Chenko. Come for your jersey, my youth.
Ring sit there, mate.
them quick and fast.
Here, come here.
Hey, hey. See the zone there where Mark out coming or something? Go in there and say, come here. Go in the zone there, Mark. Everybody.
Go again.
Did I check them on?
Go, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Coach, to the people, man. Here. Ready to pass? MJ! Where MJ? MJ! MJ!
Watch it.
Let me back the card.
Oh, yeah.
I just hurt my neck. Because I just saw a spray shot intense on my neck. Alright, we got it, baby. Bye.
Yeah. Again. You all right, boy? You know you, yeah?
tester. Check the ball.
No, you're brighty. I man.
On the key. Keep referee.
One side to the one right.
No, how much shooting gun, brother? Passa a bala,
We're here at Ferdinita for the KFC Elite Cup 2026, where we see Ballaz taking on Portmore United, two teams who are struggling to get points on the board, but this evening can be a deciding factor where that is concerned. For Ballaz, we have starting lineup for the Portmore United team. We have Sheldon York in goal, Jaquan Brown, Sean Dunn, Kwan Carey, Jamarlo Forbes, Romain Brown, Tarian Hall, Orlando Angel, Anthony Aaron, Tashawn Raynor, and LaShawn Barnaby. So we have the coin toss between the captains, Jaquan Brown and Marshall Dennis. As the stand, Ballaz are 5th and Portmore United 6th on the table. So an opportunity here for Portmore United to go in 5th position, and also an opportunity for Ballaz to gain some distance between them and Portmore United. Midweek game, not many supporters are out. As you know, it's not a youth game and not necessarily heavily supported here in Jamaica, but once it comes on to the youth, a lot of persons have a lot of things to say about development. But in general, do they really care? It's a midweek game though, but so maybe that could be a factor. Well, we have done game on Saturdays and it is still a factor, so I guess perception is a hell of a thing in Jamaica. Ballaz. Oh, kickoff goes to Portmore United. Thank you very much all to join. I am your commentator, Mario Dakers. Portmore kick off here. We're a bit on the late side of things here. And we're off. Brown. Portmore on the front foot as early as possible. Angle. Back to Brown. Jaquan Brown, a very, very talented centre back. Ball over the top. Early intent here shown by the Portmore United team. Attack on the ball here is Barnaby. Barnaby inside the box. Given away. Heavy collision there from Jaheim Harris on the hunt. Quick carry. Goes in fight to Barnaby. Heavy touch from Barnaby. Taken down. That's a brilliant pass out wide. Here comes Hussey. Taken away there. Throw in possession of the Portmore United team. Tarian Hall in the thick of things there. Big switch coming in from Kenny Tomlinson. And sorry about that slight delay. It's a small issue with our connectivity. I do apologize for that. We're out for about a minute or so. Nothing much missed. Here comes Barnaby in the attack. Taken away easily by the defense of the Harris. Heavy touch here from Harris. Free kick here for Ballaz. Tolto gain some momentum in the ball. McCormack stands over it. Still McCormack trying to find the option out. Referee not pleased. Go all the way back to Martin. Martin goes long over the top. Heron goes inside. That's a nice pass over the top, trying to find Carey. And did well to protect the ball there. Under a little bit of pressure from McCormack. Hussey is there for support. Corner here for the Portmore United team as they apply a bit of pressure. An opportunity to make something happen here. On the set piece, whipped inside. That's a nice delivery. No one to gamble on it. Chance here, and Ballaz clear their lines. Opportunity to still have some pressure. Brown goes out wide. Dealt it by McCormack, and he goes on the overlap, and Kieran not taking any chances. Clear his lines. Harris. Dealt it by Carey. Harris. Trying to find Hussey. Nice bit of play. Here comes Thompson. Harris goes inside and the pass was on the outside, but referee saw an infringement there.
Shenko, relax. Shenko, keep off the line.
Alright, come, drop for the ball.
Reset, patience.
Harris attacks it. Dealt it by Brown. And referee said that a little bit too heavy on the push there. Portmore now trying to build from the back. Nice turn from Dunn. Finds Brown. Have lots of time and space. Goes over the top. That's a nice pass. Chance here. He has all the time in the world. And he's taken down. And the referee said there's nothing in that. A little bit too casual approaching the ball there. Over on the far side.
Go long.
Midfield, check it.
Under pressure from Portmore United. Looks inside. Aaron, not the best delivery. Thomas clears his line. Thompson, my apologies. Jose goes inside to find Daniel. Oh, nice bit of flicker there. Brilliant bit of footwork. Jose still on the possession. Jose look to take on his man. And he gets past him. And well done there to evade that challenge. Coming in from Carey. Brilliant bit of skill there from Daniel. Portmore United clear the lines. And Barnaby under pressure. Calmly done. Taken away from. Here comes Barnaby now. Looks inside. Goes out wide. Not the best pass. Try to go inside and taken away, and the referee said that is illegal. That's a nice touch. Can he get past his second man? No. Nice work there from Angel to the goalkeeper. Dennis. As BALLAZ is under a bit of pressure here. And goes for the clearance here. And he did get a throw in. Thrown here, Jose. And that's not the best defensive work, but got through from a foul call. Bit of late start here this evening at Ferdinita in the KFC Elite U18 Cup. We have Portmore United hosting BALLAZ Academy. Jose did well there, waiting for the second phase. Jose, nice bit of work here from Jose. Intercepted. Here comes Portmore United now. Carey. Tarian All taken away from him. Hall again. Nicely done by Hall. Not the best first touch from Dunn. And they find Brown. Hall, back again. Looking for the runners. Trying to find Barnaby. Giving away Thomas. Not the best first touch from Thomas. Hall. Here comes Hall. And he has support. And that's a heavy touch. Can he get on it? And he did, and it's out of play. A little bit too long. Hold on to the ball is Tarian Hall. Hall is on the ball quite often. Just have to get those final passes a bit more crisper and cleaner. Not the best first touch from Thomas. Portmore controlling the middle of the park in some sense. Taken away by Thomas. Here comes Harris. Thomas, ball over the top to find from Thomas to Thompson, but he was off. Oh, that's a nice pass, and he's in. Will he do something? Heron, look for support. Not the best touch here from Heron, and he did not do anything with a big opportunity. You ask yourself what was going through his mind in that particular moment. Huge opportunity created there, but was unable to convert it. Seemed for a moment as if he had no clue what to do. Had no idea what to do. Another opportunity for Portmore United from a set piece. Finishing in the final third is a problem for the Portmore United team. Whipped inside, that's a nice delivery at the back post. And not the best clearance. Another corner for Portmore United. Taken short. Chance here. Goes that goal. Whip to the back post. And he's off the bar. Tarian Hall now. Brown look for support. And on to Brown. Get past one. Nothing there. Transition here. That's a nice pass. Here comes Ozzy. Done. There to for the cleanup work. Ozzy still on the ball. Support is there. Harris. Thomas. Thompson, my apologies. Ozzy still in possession. Get past his man. Nice work from Ozzy. No one is inside the box. Ball goes across, and as I said, no one trying to commit in the final third. Foul here for the Portmore United team as Jaquan Brown is down, the captain. Play restart here. Brown on the ball. Big pass. Taken nicely. McCormack finds Harris. Back to turn to goal. Harris still in possession. Looking for the pass. And Thompson is there. Thompson now. Trying to find the run of McCormack. Here comes the Portmore United team. Hall. Looks inside. Goes for the change of play, but not the best pass here. Thomas now. Very good pass off the ball. As I said, nicely passed inside the channel is Reed. Reed, and unsure what that was. The final third has been horrendous for both teams this evening. Very much woeful. And that looked a little bit dangerous as the harm came up, and there could be a bit of incident there. He goes down on the pitch. Seems to be a bloody nose. Still on the pitch. On the floor, I should say. Seems to be a little bit more serious than initially thought. And we start to play here. Pass here. McCormack trying to get that under control, but was taken out. Collision of players here in the middle of the park. Referee saw the infringement.
Once it comes here, the spaces in front, lock in and strike.
Stands over the free kick.
Scan the pitch here, scan the pitch. Repeatedly, continuously.
Taken quickly. Ballaz now. Not finding space in between the lines. Good defensive work from the Portmore United team. Here comes Portmore now on the transition. Out wide. Can he keep it in? That's a bit heavy. Yes, he does. Chance here. Can he get behind the man? Cuts inside. Nice work. Whipped inside. And no one there for the second ball. And a shot. Timid shot at goal. No intensity. Here comes Ballaz on the attack. Thomas, that's a brilliant pass from Daniel Thomas. He's really good at those exquisite final third passes. Good first touch here. Goes out wide. Ballaz still in possession. On the hunt. A chance here. And a nice work here is Barnaby. Can he keep it in? And it goes a goal. And the ball goes out of play. What kind of error is that? Miscommunication between goalkeeper and defender there. But Portmore United was unable to capitalize on that particular moment. Booted out. Thomas, good first touch here from Thomas. Harris, my apologies. Here comes Portmore again, trying to find Barnaby. Big fella. And he goes off for a throw in favor of the Ballaz team. Nice bit of defending there. Here comes Portmore now, still in attack. Slap it there in the defensive third from Ballaz. Hall, nice work from Hall. Get beyond two players, still in possession. Think pass, that's a nice pass, but unfortunately, he was unable to keep it in. Nice bit of play there. Wonderful flick. Trying to find Barnaby. But nice bit of display there. One for the Isla reel. Flick over the head. Quick water break here. Dennis is down. It's an opportunity for the both teams to catch a breath and instill some tactical instruction. Also rehydrate. A cool evening in Portmore. Quite relaxed. I guess these players can run for another 3 hours. Play resource here with Portmore United. Carey. Nice touch there from Brown. Really good first touch from Brown to evade the press. Big switch from Jaquan Brown. And I should be in the back. Referee said no. Went down a little bit too easy there. Big switch. Oh, what a ball. Tuesday is in. Huzzy, my apologies. And nicely done by the defender there, Carey. Throw it here for Portmore United team. Oh, Huzzy back in possession. And said it's offside as the flag goes up. Brown to boot this one out. McCormack dealt with that one. Fine Huzzy. Harris is in a lot of space. Intercepted by Brown. Carey on the ball now. Nice work there from Carey. Get past one, get past two. Time and space inside the middle of the park. He goes out wide to find Angel. Cuts inside. Angel again. Good bit of defending there. Harris. Technically a lone man in the middle of the park. Hall. Nice work from Hall. Good footwork there. He has done well. Nice bit of work and he's taken down. Any means necessary. Kyle Samuels. Not having what's going on there. Whipped inside from Brown. That's a nice delivery. And then dealt with by the defense of the Ballaz team.
Let's go. Let's listen to the instruction.
Should be a throw in. Will he take a long one? Throw inside, not the best. A little bit weak there. I would assume. Even the clearance is weak. Brown. Here comes Barnaby. Get past one. Cross inside the box. Good bit of defensive work. Not the best clearance here again. And all. Was trying something acrobatic. Brown. Jaquan Brown. Chase here by Harris as he hustles. Switch. Out wide. Nice pass inside. That's a flick. Bink. And turnover. Here comes Ballaz. Nice work. Thompson now on the ball. He has Jose for support, who's always in space and time. Thompson. Taking away. That's really nicely there. Pass over the top. Chance from Barnaby to chase. And that was a bit heavy on the challenge. On the defenders from Barnaby. Gets a warning from the referee. Nicely done there by Carey. Jose didn't read that one well. Here comes All. All again on the ball. Looking for support. And he's taken down. Referee said nothing there. But a bad fall on Ozzy. That could be a little bit dangerous here because Hall had no control over his fall there, but went down on the ankles of Jose. This could be dangerous because he's one of the key players for this team. Booted long by Silvera. Brown is there. Solid player. But a little bit more physicality here from Brown, and maybe Brown would have gotten something there. That's Daniel giving away too easy there. Thompson couldn't hold on to it, and a foul there. Quite a lot of turnovers in this matchup. Jaquan Brown, the ball over the top, has been really well doing those so far. Over the kick, here comes Barnaby. Looking for support. Goes out wide. He has support. Heron goes inside. Chance here for Brown. Romain Brown looking to put his name on the score sheet here. Locked his ankle, but ball was still rising and flying away. Little over 6 minutes of the first half here. Marshall Dennis to boot this one out. Well, it's actually not him. Done by Silvera. Nice touch here. Here comes Portmore United. That's a nice pass. Chance here Will they make this one count? Cuts inside. Ding pass to the back post was straight to Dennis. Too easy there for Dennis. A bit of work by Raynor. Thomas is in. Thompson is in, my apologies. Kenil Thompson. Dealt it by Carey coming back to do some defensive work in the center of the park.
Heads up, heads up. Hey, push up the team.
Kenil Thompson. And dealt it a little bit easy. Not the best turn there from Brown, but Kenil did not read it actually. Carey giving away. Here comes Harris. Chance here to shoot. Nice work, and it is a bit too cheeky there. Not the time to be cheeky. Here comes Portmore United in transition. Can he make it count? Raynor looks for a cutback. He's consistently for a cutback, and not the best in the whipping the ball across on the first time. I guess not really good utilizing his left peg that he's walking on actually. Was looking for a cut inside, and defender did not allow him to do that, to cut back on his right foot to get a whipper inside whip. But looks to take the corner here. Big fella like Barnaby was inside of the 18-yard box. Can they find him? Whipped inside, not the best delivery. Clear his line. Nice work there from Daniel Thomas. That's a nice pass. That's a brilliant pass out wide to Ozzy. Can Ozzy get something? Get past one. And referee deemed that he lost his leggings. Shot on goal. Not the best clearance here. Given away. Thomas. My apologies. Brown. Over the top from Brown. And a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. Looking for that industrious pass to get the crowd going, but enabling that. Portmore United playing somewhat of a 4-2-4.
Option! Give him option!
Thomas. And that has to be a foul. Referee said no. And Thomas now still on the ball, and the referee said he's not having that. Brown. Looking for those diagonal. That's not the best touch, but Heron was not reading what's happening in this game. Silveira. Limited options. Ballaz now just looking for options. Silveira. Pass inside. That's a good first touch from Thomas. McCormack. Martin on the ball. Looking for support. Goes back to Silveira. Bit of patience that's needed here. Thomas looking to break the line, and the referee said that's a foul. Huzzy coming deep just to try and progress the ball and force back. High press here from the Portmore United team as they switch a point of attack over to the left hand side. Huzzy again. Back to Martin. Goes across. This ball is trying to retake position to see at some point the crack will open up. Nice switch here. McCormack. McCormack still has possession. Nice work. Huzzy. Goes back to Martin. As ballers look to consistently recycle the ball until the option presents itself. And here comes now to beat the first line of press. And the referee said that is enough. Not a lot of action in this first half. More so ball passing from side to side, left to right, in between the defensive third. Good finish from the Ballaz team. In retailing possession, big chance fall at the feet of Portmore United, but they were unable to capitalize on it in the final third. So stay tuned for the second half as we complete here. It's Portmore United 0, Ballaz 0 in the KFC Elite Cup 2026 U18 boys. Stay tuned and join us for the second half.
3 points. We're on 5. We need to go on 8 tonight. If we cannot win, they're not supposed to win. But we need to push into the end of half very strong by keeping possession. No problem. We have the ball. We don't lose if they cannot score. And on a listen to me. Right? Kyle, the first half. Maintain it. You're supporting your team in defense and in attack. Chris, I need the same action from you. You hear me? Do you understand? When there's a space, there's time getting out of the space so you can move this ball like what you just did. Yo, me attack. Patience. Patience with control. Patience.
We are tentatively set to kick off the second half, but just awaiting the arrival of the referees. Both teams are already on the pitch. And we're off for the second time now. Let's see if we're going to see anything change here, tactically, or more so on the score sheet. Not the best first half where quality is concerned, especially in the final third. But let's see if anything's going to change now. Long throw in here. Intercepted. Here comes Thomas. Looking for support. There's support, but holding on to the ball a little bit too long. Looking for the movement. Collision there between two players. Silvera. Nice intercepted here. And that's a foul. And that's a foul there. And Brown came and swing a little bit wildly. And foul went against him, but he was the one who came and just swing a boot in that. Silvera here to take the quick free kick, but a little bit too long. Whip to the back post. Support is there. Clearance by Brown. And in the right back position. Brown. Reina goes out wide. Hall looks inside. Whip to the back post, but intercepted. Hall again. Here comes BALLAZ, and Carey did his job done. Stopping the transition. Here comes BALLAZ now. On the attack. Thomas out wide. Got inside. That's nice bit of work from Huzzy. And got the free kick. Opportunity to get a dangerous ball in from BALLAZ. As I said, in this game, the final third has been where most of the play has been lacking. Both teams are defending stoutly. Just in the final third, the finesse pass is to break the line or the link-up play. Thomas goes for a shot from way out. Not sure what he's complaining about there. Goal kick to the Portmore United team.
Organize again, organize the pitch. Organize the pitch, ballers.
Here comes Brown. Over the top, that's a nice pass. Nice bit of defending there from Topper. Lewis to take the quick throw. Topper is on him. Well done there by Topper. Giving away Barnaby. Intercepted a bit too easy. Here comes Barnaby now with his big frame. Barnaby looking to get past his man. Barnaby. And intercepted nicely. Ding pass here. No one there in support. Brown goes for the ball inside. Oh, and Barnaby's in. Barnaby's ceiling. Can he take it down? And he taken away from him. Jose. Nice work there. Good bit of defending, and he gives away in a dangerous spot.
Brandon, come and check your them.
GB, not complete.
Alright, so continue.
Yes.
Ready? Ready?
Put them in.
Brandon, go on after Brandon.
Jaheim, ball side.
Oh, giving away a chance here. Barnaby, shot and goal, straight to the goalkeeper. Should have done significantly better. Giving away there. When you get a chance, you have to finish it. That's a nice bit of defensive work there by the Portmore United team. Corner.
Johnny, have control of the ball. Look over to the 11, 59, was free. Can't give the ball, so John. Let's go again.
You have to finish, you know? You have to finish.
Booted long. Goalkeeper's high. Barnaby did well there. And he kicked that away. That can be some problem. Yellow card for that incident. Silvier hit that one out. Brown giving away. Throw in here for BALLAZ to be taken by Tapper. Goes long. Over the top, Harris. Powerful feature. Oh, Brown, a big physical defender. This can be dangerous. Barnaby, nice bit of work there by the defenders. And Barnaby was on him like white on rice. Corner here for the Portmore United team. They have some real physical specimen. Can they make this corner count? Whipped in, not the best corner. Poor spin on the ball caused some problem there. Oh, and that has to be a yellow card. Went in there, missed the ball and got all player. A bit of incident, off the ball incident here. And it's a red card. A red card for Keneal Thompson. And that's a bit unfortunate. Ballers down to 10. I'm sure what happened there. I heard the players arguing about a touch to the face or something of that sort. Big challenge here, both players. Here comes Portmore now. Nice work there by McCormack. Taken away by Raynor. Goes inside. Hall, miscontrol. That's a nice touch. Here comes Lewis. Can he whip this one in? Whipped in. That's a brilliant delivery. Here comes Ballaz now in transition. He did well. And Portmore regained back the ball. Brown. Here comes Brown. Jaquan Brown looking for support. And he goes straight at goal. And unfortunately, not the best decision there. Playing out from the back here. A bit dangerous knowing that they're outnumbered. Nice bit of press here from Portmore United striker. And nothing in that one, just a throw. Both players putting their foot there. Free kick here for Portmore. Brown. Whip to the back post. Raynor. Shot and goal! Oh my word, it's a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Deflection on that one and it's taken in stride. Whip that one off goal, but there was a deflection. And that was a brilliant reaction from the goalkeeper, as you can see. As he took that one in his stride, gets it off on the volley. Deflection with a back flip on the ball. Going towards goal, and the goalkeeper did extremely well to keep that one out. The lights are on. A lot of shoving inside of the 18-yard box. Referee not like what he's seen. Corner here. Whipped inside and yet again to beat the first man at the front post. Header and not sure what that was. booted out. That's a nice bit of first touch, but given away there. Here comes Hall. Looks to go inside. Very good reaction, but a little bit too much there. Nice work. That's a brilliant bit of play there from Ballaz team. Here comes Harris. Looked to make a run, but unfortunately was not supported. Hosey. That's a nice pass to find Harris. Harris turns. And the big space opening up for him. Not sure why. I would thought that he would turn, face up to the goal, and drive at the defenders. Maybe, just maybe, get off a shot. Nice work there from Lewis. Good first touch. And a good bit of defensive work there. Crushing. Here comes Portmore. Here comes Ballaz. No, that's a nice pass. Ken Harris. And did well there. And elbows were out. Got a yellow card there for elbowing of the players. Big switch there. Nice work there, Thomas. Hey, and he turns, man, again. Intercepted by Brown. Look for the big switch. Over the top. It's a nice pass. Here comes Reyna. Looking for support. Whipped inside. That's a nice delivery. Nice little work from the goalkeeper. And collision there in the middle of the park. Goes out wide to find Lewis. Lewis goes in. Nice work from Lewis. And the referee said nothing in that one. Thomas. Nice early quick pass. Here comes Ozzy. Harris makes the run. Nice run there by Harris, and that's not the best first touch. Nice pass over the top. Here comes the topper. Goes out wide. Reed. Ball. Turns. Nice work again. It's a ball over to the top, and here comes Ozzy. He's dangerous. Very dangerous player. Ozzy goes for a shot. And unfortunately, not sure what that was.
shift quickly. We shift quickly.
Here comes Portmore now on the attack. Ding pass over the top to Lewis. First touch. Nice first touch from Lewis.
Well done. Look up, simple.
Here comes Portmore. Nice and nice pass. Tajay Gordon coming on to input some urgency in the attacking third.
Up, up, up.
Nice work there, Raynor. Cross inside, and the goalkeeper is extremely good in this game. Giving away. That's a nice bit of play there from Brown. Whipped inside to the back post, and he's over there. Bro. Campbell again. Heavy touch, and he gets through. What, he will go for goal? Shot and goal. Portmore mounts the pressure and goes out for a corner. As Portmore United turn the notch up a bit, hunting for that opener. They're on home turf, so walking away with a victory here would be ideal. But Ballaz defending extremely good. Cross inside. Yet again, another corner to beat the first man. Another one. Whipped inside, that's a nice delivery. Head on goal.
Up, up, up. Go, Kai, go.
Here comes Ballaz on the hunt. And he's off. Hall is off for a shot on goal. And that was very close. Whipped up far. Here comes Brown again. Not taking any chance. Here comes Lewis. Heavy touch there. Throw there for Silvera. And that's another throw there for Ballaz as they push forward. Ease the pressure of the Portmore United team. Huzzy. Here comes Huzzy. A nice work there from Huzzy. Goes for the cross. Pass inside the channel. And Carey, can he hold on to that one? He can't. Ball over the top. Here comes Ballaz now. What? Ballaz now. Nice work. Looking for the cross inside the box. Whipped over to the top. Chance here. And the goalkeeper claimed that one a little bit too easy there. Here comes Campbell. It's been a light wire since coming on. Tangle foot in there. Throw taken quickly. That's a nice pass. Quick pass to take from Wills. Here comes Campbell.
Johnny all the way, Johnny all the way.
Get past his man. Shot and goal! Someone with the opportunity, or should I say the intent to go at goal, booted by the goalkeeper. Not going to beat Brown. Ball over the top. Jose is in. And he had all the time in the world to look across the line to make a better decision there. Brown. Nice dink pass to find Lewis. And he's taken out. He missed everything there. Yellow card there. Ankle.
Kyle. When we make the change, you're going to go in. When we make the sub, you're going in. And Jude playing out. Jude, from inside the box, sharp one. Daniel.
No, he tell you wait on the whistle 18.
Kyle. Jude, here.
Substitution here. We have Jude Davis coming on. Free kick for Portmore.
Kyle.
Taken short. Lewis again, and he's taken down. He's winning a lot of foul in a dangerous zone. Another dangerous position to get something from.
Jude. Go back. Go. Run. Hurry up. Run. See the player on top of the box right here, the 10. Marshall!
Only one of you can
Free kick here. A chance here for something. Whipped inside. Nicely defended. Hall. Looking to put it on his left foot because that's his preferred foot. He's done well there. Whipped inside. That's a nice delivery. Goes out again for a play for corner. To Portmore United. Taken short. Whipped inside. That's a nice delivery. No one to challenge for it. Carey.
Wheel him.
Nice work there from Tupper. Clearance there from Ballaz team. Giving away. Here comes Ballaz. Here comes Portmore again. Long throw inside. That's a nice throw. Taken nicely. And it's a foul. Free kick again to Portmore United. Reina stands over it. Hall over it. Raynor over it as well.
Hey, only two.
Whipped inside. That's a nice delivery. And trouble. And oh my word. The chance presents itself, beckoning for someone to get a foot on it. Unable to do so.
Hey, come with it now.
Here comes Portmore United again in the transition. That's a nice pass. Here comes Carey. Ding pass inside. Shot and goal! And didn't get a proper foot into it. As the clock winds down.
Stop running down the ball, man. And we're down.
Nice touch here from Davis coming on. Brown. Nice work from Brown. Nice work there, Carey. Taken away. This could be dangerous. Chance here for Ballaz. No, lots of numbers in and Ballaz is in. Can he make it count? And brilliant bit of defensive recovery run from the Portmore United defenders. Corner to Ballaz. Big opportunity presenting itself here. Can they change their fortune? They have been under the cush for a few minutes now. At time, it's now their time to punch back. Will their punch be final? Whipped inside. That's a good delivery. On top. Goes for a shot. It's Hussey. Over the top. Defensive clearance there. This could be dangerous. As he tried to clear his line. Taken quickly. Here comes Portmore United. It's Campbell. Not taking any prisoners. Oh, that's good bit of work there by Jaquan Brown in the defensive third. You'd wonder if it's luck, fortune. Big switch there. Lewis goes inside. Only looking one side. Hall goes out wide. Portmore mounting the pressure. Whipped inside. That's a nice delivery. Chance here. A goal. And unable to find the back of the net again. When will they find it? The last 10 minutes of this game has been the better portion of the game. We have seen a dull day, but an exciting night. We're having good nights in Portmore. Booted out. Position for Ballaz. Here comes Brown. Taken nicely. Brown again. Oh, and that's it. That bad fall there. That's a little bit dangerous. Will he be able to get up? I'm not sure. That looks a bit dangerous there. Body collision there, and he made a really bad fall. Done.
Hey, shift across.
Here comes Portmore now. Looking for the big switch. Goes inside. Nice bit of work. And it's all. That's a nice pass. Chance here for Portmore United. Shot and goal. And a brilliant save from the goalkeeper, Marshall Dennis, to keep Ballaz in this one. He's been having a magnificent night. Wanna be the save. He has stand between the sticks like a rock for the Ballaz team. Time and time again. He has kept them at bay. The Portmore United attack. Whether you're dull, he's doing his job. Potentially sensible at this moment. Man of the match between Marshall Dennis in goal for Ballaz and Portmore United centre-back Jaquan Brown. Both players have been immense in this matchup this evening. I'm going more in favor of Marshall Dennis because of the pivotal saves that he had made. Even though Jaquan Brown made some vital interception, the point-blank shots that Marshall has saved so far has been magnificent. Down to 10 men. Marshall Brown barking at his defense, telling his defenders, trust me, believe in me, I will take you over the line. Corner here for Portmore United. Referee indicated 5 minutes. Whipped inside. Corner here. And another chance presents itself, but nothing there. Oh, here comes Ballaz. Playing out from the back, that's dangerous. Put the goalkeeper on a little bit of pressure. Portmore United still on the attack. Whipped inside. Good bit of defensive work there. And that was a good call by the referee. Very, very good call by the referee. Ballaz and the players cleared of the ball, and the Portmore United player on the follow through. That's a flick from Drew Davis. Davis on the run. That's nice work. Here comes Davis. He can cause some problems. Get past one. Look to get the ball in. And that has to be a corner. As said. And Portmore United working extremely hard for another yellow card. Taken quickly. Portmore United is not set. This can be dangerous. Shot and goal, and that can go anywhere and cause anything. Corner again for Ballaz. Can they make this one count? That's a nice delivery. Goalkeeper pounds to action for that one. Here comes Ballaz again. Oh my word! We saw that coming from a mile away. Booted out. Taken quickly. Here comes Portmore United. Nice work there. Chance here. Nicely done. Portmore United on the break. Chance here. Shot on goal. Big pass, and what was that? Unbelievable. It's as if they're allergic to finding a goal. Booted out. Portmore United still in position. On the attack again. Chance here. Cuts inside. Campbell. Goal shot on goal, and that was uncertain what that was. Oh, this can be dangerous. Oh, Hussey. 1v1 and not the best control there. Here comes Portmore United again on the attack. And he gets past one. He goes in. Goes for a shot. There's opportunity. Over the top. And that's too much in that one. It's not out of the goal play yet. Lewis is there for support. Here comes BALLAZ now. This is dangerous. Jude. Since coming on. Here comes Brown. Look, oh, get past two. Wood pass over the top. That's a nice pass. Cut inside. Shot and goal. And clearance here by BALLAZ. What an evening we're having here. The last 20 minutes of this game has been the best portion of this matchup. BALLAZ defending. Here comes Portmore again. On the attack. And the referee said, that is it. He has seen enough. He has seen enough from both teams. One team defending with their lives, and the other trying their best not to score. A complicated match. Both points. Both teams have walked away with a point here. It's Portmore United 0. BALLAZ 0. In the KFC Elite Cup U18 competition. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm your commentator, MG Sports. Mario Dakers. Have a good one.